It's been a long time since I've been back in America. Back in Texas. Hi, hi, hi. And it's been a long time since I've had furniture to sit on in my house in Texas. This is my first 2022 live from America. The other ones that I've been doing have been from Mexico. My first or second home. I don't know what to call it. Hey, you. Mia Mariah Hall. Mia Mariah All. Hello, hello. Ritha Sima. Tomas. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, everybody over here. We have furniture. Hello, Feliz. Ciao, Bella. Loredana from Italy. I'm back in Texas. I'm back in America. My first live of 2022. And while we were away in Mexico, we got our furniture, and it feels really lovely to be able to sit. To be able to sit in my house. Hi, hi, hi. How are you all? Pop a little note in the comments and let me know how you be today. I want to hear. I got some questions for you. Okay? Are you ready to rise up? Are you ready to rise up? Ooh, rise up and roar. Let me tell you a little bit about roar. Okay, so Roar and I go back a long, long way. Long, long way. Apparently, I was supposed to come here. It took me a little while to actually sink into it and really work with people with trauma, anxieties, depressions, diseases, post-traumatic stress disorder. And I have to say, it was really easy for me to work with people to help them change and move beyond traumas, really, really devastating things, not just the more egregious forms of trauma that we know about, tragedies, deaths. I mean, just even the last 3 years, I know a lot of people that have chosen not to be here, and people have lost people that they loved. But I didn't come here to be a downer to you. Hello, Lamoya. And then probably right before 2019, before the pandemic really took root, I was coming back from Istanbul, and I literally heard, "Your job is done. You've roared in a certain way for the last decade, and thank you. And your debt is paid, essentially." Now, this is speaking to those that, really have that seeker inside of them that knows that even if you don't really, like I say to myself, why couldn't I have just done stuff with money? I ended up doing things with money. Why does it have to be abuse? I was pretty resistant in the beginning. But then it freed me. It freed me. And it freed so many people around the globe. And I'm so, so grateful. So many countries, Turkey, Germany. I can go on and on and on and on. America, Mexico, Colombia, Argentina, Brazil. I'm sure I've forgotten some. The payment of debt speaks to me. Yeah. Hi, Aglaya, all the way from the Netherlands. I'm so happy to see you. Happy to see all of you there. Anastasia Pinto. Goki Benita. Welcome to America. I'm kind of ready to say bienvenida. Holland, not the Netherlands. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aglaya. And then when I got back here in around 2019, and we've been going through everything we've been going through, here we are in 2022. I really hunkered down low here, and we purchased this home and we've been redecorating. After 8 months, we got furniture. Woohoo! And we were living in a construction zone, and we became stewards of this land, stewards of the earth. And it really was a deep dive into myself and family and relationship and business and where I am to go now. And I started doing things that I hadn't done in decades, right? And then I started to ask a lot of questions about Roar and where Roar was going. And it took a little bit because I thought, is it done? Am I done? The universe said my debt was paid. Woohoo! But there's still abuse on this planet. Did I fail? Did I succeed? Well, if I'm my own success story, then I definitely succeeded, because what I have in my life now never would have come if I hadn't faced what I faced, and if I hadn't faced you all around the world. And some of you, maybe you're just meeting me for the first time, so I can't wait to face you around the world and contribute to your life and living. But I learned over the last couple of years that Roar changed and it morphed and it became something else, which is why next week we are doing Rise Up and Roar. I love Feliz Salok put the hi with your hand up, but that's perfect timing energetically. Rise Up and Roar. That's the logo. And we've got a series of 4 calls for you about relationships, finances, health, you and business. And literally, I'm my own specimen for what's happened, because years and years and years ago, I was in, close to $500,000 in debt. I didn't have any relationships I really wanted to speak about. I didn't have any really friendships that around me in my inner circle. Definitely had outer circles, and you know who you are. I won't embarrass you by calling you nicknames here. I had this allergy to alcohol that made me do and act and be in stupid ways. And gosh, that is so 2017. That's my little joke. Hello, CCV. And my body was sick. There was a lot of things going on. My body has since changed. And I really owe it all to my choice, but I owe it to this energy called Roar that comes through me from the universe. It really, and some of you I know, you know it as a methodology, you know it as a technique. You know it as what it's done for you. But it's also become a lifestyle for me and for many, 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 many others around the world. Hi from Romania. Hi from Canada. Hi from Holland. Hi from Italy. Hi from Argentina. Hi from Mexico. Hi from Turkey. And Rise Up and Roar. I'm so excited for this next week, because I thought that, well, how do I say this to you? When something's so much a part of you and you let it go, but you trust and you know that the next thing is going to come. That was from 2019. And it took, you're going to see people working behind us. That's not a spirit moving. It's actually a person, but it could be. Check out my Facebook page for the beings of light that we caught on the cameras on the property. When we got back, one of the things we were presented with was there was a big windstorm here, and underneath the pool, the whole structure fell. So they're fixing it. Thank goodness. And let's send them a little love, because it's freaking cold outside. Bella's over here watching them, just so you know. But I digress. But this is Roar, the practical things every day that I did over the last, specifically 5 years, to rise up and roar business-wise, financially, energetically, physically, relationally, and work-wise. Hi, Khan 7777. I love the sevens. And I really would love to invite you to join me if it speaks to you, because that's really all I'm here to do, is to be a contribution. If I can get out of $500,000 debt, you can too. And hopefully you don't have as much as that, but if you do, just know I did it and you can too. If you never thought you would find love and family and relationship and things with ease, if I did it, you can too. If you never thought you'd get in agreement and alignment and congruency with your body and your being, I did it. And I have a lot of stuff in the past that is so back there now. I don't even need to bring it up, that I have every excuse to escape from and not face. But I faced it all. And I've made it easy for people to face it all because I know what it took for me to. So Brazil, hello, Brazil, boa tarde. So come rise up and roar with me and put in the comments, what does it mean to you to rise up and roar right now? Doesn't even matter if you know what roar stands for, if you've ever heard it before, because that's so past too. It's just now. What is rise up and roar? Rise up 2022. You know, I learned that I don't want to work as hard and forceful as I used to. I want to work with ease, and that's what I'm doing. I don't have to kill myself to live in elegance. I can actually receive with truth, strength, and clarity. I don't want to be working 24 hours a day. I want to have a plethora of time with my beloveds, kids, family, partner, lover. And I have that. I only want to be with kind people that are kind to me and that know me and that I never have to look or doubt or worry. Anybody that comes after me or think I'm doing something, ruining something for them or all that stuff, oh, please go away. Just go. I can't even be bothered with it anymore. It's like to be so content with myself and my life and my living and where I'm going. That doesn't mean I'm not going to create more or keep going or striving or working with people. Hey, if you want to come here and do a VIP 3-day with me, come on, let's do it. We'll get sorted. We'll get you sorted. We'll do it. I love my VIPs. I have all these times on Tuesdays and Thursdays that I'm doing private sessions, and I'm so excited for that. And I have pretty much classes every weekend coming up, and I'm so excited for all of it because I'm not just doing one thing, I'm doing all of it that speaks to me, that has heart and meaning to me. And roar was that thing that got me. I'm not going to stand up, but because I'm so comfortable, finally, after 8 months, I can sit in a seat. There's so many seats now I can sit in. You'll have to listen to the beginning to understand what I mean about that. Aglaya wrote, go for what I know. Yeah, and isn't that what you did? You roared for yourself. Loredana wrote, rise up and roar, live as me. Man, I have to tell you, when I was in Mexico for these last 2 months, I really learned that I'm so happy being with the people that I chose to surround myself with, friends and family, beloveds, loved ones. And I never thought I would ever say that. In fact, I never thought I would actually have a family again or really love again the way that I have and the way that I am now and enjoy life and just want to live and create and laugh and play and seek and contribute to people. That's what I'm here to do and be. And that's what Rise Up and Roar is to me. So if you're going through something, you're like, well, who is it? It's 2022. No one knows what's going on. But you know what? I bet you know more about yourself and what you're no longer willing to tolerate and what you really desire to have your life be like and look like and feel like and smell like and taste like. And man, if you're into that, I'm into it with you and I'm here to be a contribution. So rise up and roar with me next week, January 25th. There's some comments in the chat where you can click on a link, or you can go to drlisacooney.com/events. Aglaya said, roar gave me back my joy. It never left again. Yes, I love that. Mine too. Roar allowed me to live as me. Roar allowed me to make choices that I was afraid to make because I thought I would lose something or someone's. And it turned out anything that's not in my present life isn't something that I needed to have here. And it's not a loss. It was just time and space to create something different. There's a peace that I live with on a daily basis now that there's a part of me that kept seeking, knowing that it was possible, but I kind of doubted still that it was going to be possible. And now it's an everyday actualization. That's what Rise Up and Roar is for me. So, drlisacooney.com/events. Click on to hear about what Rise Up and Roar is. See if it pulls you, see if it invites you. Maybe this will invite you. It doesn't matter what it says on the landing page. And if there's anything else that you're looking for, you might be able to find it on that website or even drlisacooneycf.com. There's a lot of possibilities. And if I'm the possibility that can contribute to you the greatest right now, today, let's do it because I'm here. If nobody has told you that they love you today, I do. And if no one has ever told you that they know that you can rise up and roar like never before, roar for more, roar for you. And I'm with you. Please, after this live is over, if something comes to you that you'd like to share, feel free to put it in there. We'll be checking the comments. Thank you for all those that said hi. Thank you for all the love and the likes and the hearts. Thank you for sharing what we're meant to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope to see you next week. Let's do it. Rise Up and Roar 2022.